Aren't you tired of being the nice girl who always gives everything and still ends up feeling ignored or not enough? You might think that being nice will get the man you like you back. That if you're patient enough, kind enough, loyal enough, he'll stay. But what actually ends up happening is the complete opposite. The more effort you give, the more he pulls away. The more available you are, the less he values your presence. That's why today we'll be exploring the book Why Men Love Bitches, because this book has truly changed my mindset on dating, and I want it to change yours as well. But before we go any further, I want to clarify what the term bitch actually means in the context of this book. It doesn't mean being rude or cold, it simply means valuing yourself and your time. A quote-unquote bitch, as described here, is still kind. She's sweet, feminine, and warm, but she doesn't abandon her self-respect just to keep a man interested. She knows her worth and never settles for less than she deserves. She doesn't drop her goals and her passions the second a guy shows interest in her. And it's not about playing games either. It's about understanding human nature and acting accordingly. It's not about being inauthentic or pretending to be busy just to seem interesting. It's about actually being busy and creating a life that you love so you don't appear desperate for a relationship with someone you don't really know well or you just went on some few dates with. A quote-unquote bitch makes the man work for her attention and earn her efforts. She doesn't just hand it out easily, and that's exactly why men prefer and value her more. It's because at their core, men are naturally hunters. Their instinct is to chase after something, and this instinct has been with them since the beginning of time. Back when they were hunting for food, their survival depended on their ability to chase and earn what they wanted. And that drive to chase and to work hard for something they desired hasn't changed to this day. And if you look at the animal kingdom as well, you'll see the same pattern. The females rarely do the chasing. Take the peacock, for example. The male is the one with the bright, flashy feathers, doing the absolute most to get the female's attention, dancing, spreading his feathers, and putting on a whole show. Meanwhile, the female watches calmly, choosing only the one who impresses her the most. She's not desperate. She's not chasing. She's deciding, because she knows she's the prize. So if even the female peacock knows her value, what's stopping you from recognizing yours too? If you don't see yourself as the prize, how can you expect anyone else to? It all starts with how you view yourself. People, especially men, pick up on your energy. If you act like you're not worthy or like you're just lucky to have his attention, that's exactly how he'll see you too. And that's also something that is discussed in the book. It is your attitude about yourself that a man will adopt. You could literally be the prettiest girl in the room, but if you don't believe it, no one else will. When you talk about your flaws and insecurities, a guy might start noticing them even though he never did before. And if he's not the right person, he could use them against you later. So never ever tell a guy what you're insecure about, okay? Keep those things to yourself and focus on what you like about yourself instead of what you don't. A bitch is confident in herself, she knows her worth, and that's why he treats her right. He knows he can't mess up or he risks losing her. Another thing this book really opened my eyes to is that men don't respond to words, they respond to actions. When there are no consequences for being disrespectful or giving you the bare minimum, it's basically an open invitation to keep doing it. Men are not clueless. They know exactly what they're doing when they aren't putting in effort or when they're being disrespectful. It's not by accident. They're fully aware of their behavior, and if there are no consequences, they'll keep doing it. So if you're tired of a guy not putting in effort, not giving you energy, stop talking about it and start doing something about it. And you do so by completely removing your attention from him and actually putting that energy into yourself. Because if he's not pursuing you, if he's not chasing you, why should you? If he's not investing in you, why should you keep investing in him? Feminine energy doesn't chase, right? It attracts, it receives, it observes. So learn to observe his actions and respond accordingly, because a man's actions will give you all the answers you need. I remember reading this part in the book where a girl was constantly texting this guy, always checking in, always available, and as you'd expect, he started pulling away. But the moment she stopped reaching out and focused on herself, he came running back. Not because she was trying to play a role, but because her silence showed confidence. She wasn't chasing. She gave him the chance to come to her, and that spoke volumes. Attraction isn't really about trying harder. It's about letting things flow naturally. Because the more you chase something, the more it runs away from you. There's so much wisdom in this book, and if you haven't picked it up yet, I truly think it's worth your time. Still, I hope that the lessons I shared today gave you some clarity or inspired you in some way. With that being said, stop being the nice girl and start becoming the woman who sets clear boundaries, values her time and energy, and isn't afraid to show it. Because once you do, you'll start attracting the kind of people who value you for who you truly are. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.